we'll see what happens.
All right, we're going to hop on board with Septify, one of the best players on this Fnatic roster, having a very strong game one. Trying to get out. It's actually not going to be Septify. It's actually Zion's point of view, and he gets taken down. Can't make it out of his own closet, and because of it, you see how aggressive Fnatic is already.
Envor is going to be that player just holding in the base at the moment. You don't want to turtle up and allow too much pressure from the other team here. One player down on both sides, so the next kill could be really important, and taking down Zion could now allow Fnatic to push up, take a bit more map control here. Top car, such an important place to be holding, and now they've got camouflage as well.
All right, Jazero with this camouflage. Knows players are in this closet, and I love the fact that he's going to have teammates entering that closet before him, making that a very easy kill for Fnatic. Already up 7-2, picking up right where they left off. Ace with the only 2 kills for Space Station so far in this game. It is early, but it could get ugly. As the back smack doesn't come through, great timing from Ace to drop bottom middle. Jazero can't find that kill, but he's going to be giving that information out. Is going to be able to finish off Ace a little bit uglier than you would want, but still gets the kill through.
I love that though. He didn't get scared. He didn't panic suddenly when he wasn't able to get the back smack. Instead, he was patient. He made the call out and he held his position with camouflage. So many players would have dived bottom middle there to try and get the assassination in a panic situation. So really impressed with Jazero so far. From game 1 and game 2, he seems so comfortable in his own skin.
Look at his positioning. I mean, we can't preach it enough right there to patiently play his life. The killing spree comes through. The kills are right there for Fnatic. They get 3 dead once again, and already 14-6 Fnatic, proving they cannot slay in the objectives, but they can also dominate in the Slayers as well.
Well, I was talking about, you know, you've got to be one of those players you can put the damage down. Septify has been one of those players who's been able to do it so much for Fnatic as well. And right now, this whole team is applying so much pressure to Space Station that they really can't escape this base. And being down by 7 is not an easy set of kills to actually come back from. You've got to make sure that you don't just push out 1v1. You're not aimlessly rushing to try and get kills on the board. Instead, there needs to be strategy. You need to try and retake this map here.
16-10 Envor with the thrust, looking to apply pressure onto Blazin in this corner. Is going to trap him. End up getting that kill with a nice melee. A great job by Envor to not let that player stay alive any longer than he needed to. But Ace, in the meantime, has gotten away with camo. Now Ace with this camo, down 9 kills. I want to hop into a listen in with Space Station and see if they're able to make a comeback here.
Top mid, skip. Another one on BP2, one shot.
Top yellow somewhere.
Top blue.
Split everywhere.
Top blue.
I got one.
Shots.
BP2.
Running at you.
2 on Alec, 2 on Alec, yellow fridge.
Hit top blue.
Watch out P1, watch out P1, Jazero. He went yellow,
Red still?
Alright, I have a heat wave.
Blue, yellow, pink. One shot.
Okay, hear that, Aaron?
Top P, top P, top P.
P2 weak as well.
Looking top P.
Top P, bro.
Guys.
Got top
P2
card
yellow
3, bro.
fridge.
Still up P.
Sitting top blue.
Dying in the back.
He's thrust.
P2 weak. Help him out now.
P1
And
guys.
P1 and P1 out.
P2, P2.
I'm up in your
Blue
pink.
closet,
P1
right
guys. One
Gotta
shot.
help back at P2 guys.
Blue
P.
shroom, blue shroom.
Watch out front blue. Another one front blue.
Side, what side?
From blue to P.
Front blue to you, Aaron. He's top blue. We need an anchor, guys.
Blue pink
Yeah,
as
I
well.
was.
Blue pink as well.
Alright, I'm going back to yellow.
Yellow thrust is on.
Two on a blue pink.
Top P, top P. Little weak.
P2 running.
Going
right.
blue.
It's back still.
One
Blue.
blue.
Sorry, I'm gonna go car grenades.
Blue B.
Looks like
Go
I have
for
front
yellow
blue
thrust.
somewhere.
Okay, Aaron, you got
Cameras
it.
up at
Slip, play with me.
Yes, car
Yeah, I'm
nades.
here with you, bro.
Car nades.
Come on, I have heat wave.
I need car me. I
Yeah,
need
top
shots
car. I'm
across
coming
map.
in, I'm coming
R2.
in, I'm coming
Your
in.
tunnel, your high hall, guys.
Top,
ran,
front blue, like L2.
Got one.
R3, one
Top blue,
shot.
top blue.
Space Station are struggling. The Astro listening would suggest they wanted someone to anchor. We were talking about it. Someone holding in the base, someone outputting that damage. And Space Station are struggling a bit, but now this looks like a better period for them. A couple of players from Fnatic getting caught off spawn. And if Space Station can get together 2 or 3 kills, start to flip this map over a little bit, there is still a comeback opportunity.
It was once an 11 kill game, now down to 8. Can they get a few more with these players trapped over towards the pink stairs? You see the pressure from Flazin and the boys are coming through. Multiple players are no shield. All of them getting taken down, I think, but no, a great trade comes through for Fnatic right there to keep this at a 7-point game. And I love what we're seeing out of Fnatic, even at a deficit, even at a position of disadvantage. They're able to come out at least on top still. Although you see the lead now cut into 6. So it is a manageable within striking distance from Space Station, but they still have work to do.
I think as long as you can stay within about 6-7 kills when you get towards the latter stages of this game, a comeback is definitely possible. Flazen has had such an
jump.
excellent period right now, by the way. He was struggling a little bit. He was in the base. He was being flooded by a few players, but he held his ground. He communicated to the rest of the team as to where he needed assistance, and he's hitting his shots at the moment. There's the aggression again, and somehow gets the killing spree. Eventually goes down, but he's done a lot of work to get Space Station back into this game.
That was going to be Ace's point of view, and a great use of that thrust. You're seeing as Space Station tries to climb back into this game, it was the heat wave, it was thrust, it was a great job of scavenging from Space Station. Great use of the same box to get back into this. They're going to need to continue that if they want to push their advantages, but we have a commander rifle in the hands of Jazero. He gets taken down, and a great job once again with the heat wave. Tylenol creating the opening to make this a 3-kill game.
And Ace at the moment is the player who's trying to bring Space Station back into this. 13 kills on board, but Tylenol is also one of the players for Space Station who has historically always been one of those big damage dealers, the big slayers. He is the name on this roster who I feel like is going to continue to shine so much. He is one of the up-and-comers.
This is a big flank. This is a big flank from Tylenol, able to help his team secure that kill onto the stairs, spots multiple players pink side, and this is exactly where Fnatic do not want to be. You're seeing multiple players of Space Station push in. Unfortunately, they lose 2. Tylenol needs to trade these kills out to stay in this game. He does so. It's a 1-kill game, Dan. Space Station is right back in this after being down 11.
And you heard how calm their communications were. Even though they were down by 11 kills, they were struggling. They just said what they needed to do. They needed an anchor. They needed to settle down. They were pushing aimlessly out. They were leaving themselves in such vulnerable positions, but Fnatic still up by 1. That's the important thing, that Fnatic are still ahead, but as I say that, it's all tied up here. It's a 10-kill game, and this one is so close.
All right, look at Ace. He's got the heat wave. He's got 3 players stuck back to base. One's an easy shot, no shield. The rest of Space Station coming in from the pink side, and that's going to be a clean sweep of players for Space Station Gaming to pick up. 43-40, they have now received the lead by 3 kills, and with the complete map at their disposal, Ace doing a phenomenal job of going right back to these dynamo grenades he had success with just a moment ago, able to pick these up, secure another kill, and look at what Space Station is able to do when they're in control of the map.
Heatwave, dynamos, all the goodies for Ace. 45-41, it could be even more here. Surely you hit the shot.
Gotta get that.
Doesn't connect with it. 45-42. Ace is on 17 kills right now, but a couple of frags going in favor of Fnatic means that this actually could have been a lot easier for Space Station. They had so much control, but they're still so close to winning this game.
They have to figure out a way to get a kill, and right there in the kill feed, it's going to be Zion that gets it. That's going to relieve so much pressure that we would have seen Fnatic have on them. It looked like Space Station was in a very tough spot after Ace going down in that closet, but no. 2 straight kills unanswered for Fnatic as well. I love this play by Zion to fall back. He does not want to give up any free deaths. It's a 2-kill game, 47-45 Space Station in a must-win game situation.
And Fnatic are scared. They're not collapsing, even though that Zion and Space Station, they were just 2 players up. But where are the spawns? Did they get a split, or are they all together here on Fridge? It looks like they're all on the same side. So Fnatic should know that. They don't want to expose themselves, and Zion's going to stay alive, but he does not do so. 47-46, and Camouflage now in the hands of Envor.
Envor with the game in his hands. Camo going to reposition himself to top pink. I love this by him. Potentially pick up some grenades, but unfortunately he understands that if he trades a melee here, he will be traded out because all of Space Station is going to be stuck pink side. Great camo eyes by Ace in the corner, but look, wow, it's not going to matter how good your eyes are when there's 3 players rushing straight at you. Unfortunately, Space Station have split their resources across the map. They do get Ace, Fnatic does, and with that, they're going to have all of the map to play around. Space Station Gaming look to be trapped. Zion gets taken down in the window. 2 players stuck in the corner, and they could be the last 2 players that Fnatic need to close this one out. But Tylenol, Flazen, they find 2. Space Station win game 2 after being down 11 and tie this series.